Hey everyone, it's Mike from Order Flows, and in this video I'm going to talk about the engulfing value area indicator in Order Flows Trader 6. Now, in the previous version of Order Flows Trader, this was called the EVA. We've just called it what it is. It's an engulfing value area. It's a value area that engulfs the value area of the previous bar. And, I've often referred to it as EVA, expanding value area, but really all it is engulfing value area. So here you have your bullish EVA, bullish engulfing value area. It's engulfing the previous bar's value area. You see that's why it's colored blue. Here you have a bearish one. It's colored darker red as opposed to the normal red for a normal bearish value area. And you can see this bearish engulfing value area is the value area is overlapping, engulfing the value area of the previous bar. So it engulfs the previous bar's value area, not the previous bar. Okay, it's the value area. And take a look at the settings real quick. You can, again, the global setting for value area, you can adjust, but the default is 70%. It's adjusted from the global settings up in here. But if you go down into the engulfing value area, we split it out from the normal value area. You could enable it or disable. The default is enabled. And we draw it fixed just in that bar. And if it's bullish, it would be blue. If it's bearish, it would be red. The outline is just black. I mean, you could change it, but I like to keep, black outline on all my candles. And you can also draw it out until tested, right? So the default is fixed in that bar, giving you, the signals like this bar right here or this bar right here. But if you draw it out until tested, they make great support and resistance areas. So let's take a look here. So change it to until tested. Click apply and just give it a second here to come back up. Now, again, it's nice to see, right? You can see this bearish value area because it's good because, again, anytime I have a zone being drawn out and it's not tested in, the first or second bar afterwards, it's usually a good sign for a potential move in that direction. This one came back in the third bar, traded into it, it's acting as resistance. I mean, even if you were to draw this out a little bit further, you can see the second time it came up into those areas, right? Then came off to your bullish engulfing value area right down in here. Now, this one here's a bullish engulfing value area, but it's not being drawn out because the next bar was right inside. But it's a nice indicator, right? You can see here, we got that engulfing value area. The market rallied, came back all the way down to that area, right? Got 2 ticks past it. And then it held and the market bounced back up. Man, all you got to do is just throw a bid in here somewhere in the middle here, 44. Even if you threw it, right at the top price level, 45.5 or even 46, the market traded all the way up to, 60, right? Before just sort of going sideways. But, it's something that I've added in my own trading, and I find it very useful. And again, I hope it's something that you'll find useful, that you'd want to add into your own trading as well. Here's one here. This is just a normal bullish engulfing value area. It came in and tested it right in here. Here's a bearish one. You don't have to just trade these things in the sense that they have to be the next bar doesn't trade into it. When you see a bullish engulfing value area, that this market is moving because the value area is expanding. It's expanding more than the previous bar's value area, and that's a good sign, right? The market went up, and here you got a bearish one. Market went down. Here, the market just went sideways. But again, whether you decide to use it fixed or until tested, it's something that you should really figure out how to use it in your own trading, right? Here's a bullish one. It just sort of went sideways. They don't always go up or down, but when you see them, they could give you some great trades, right? I showed you several, where the market just, you got that bullish engulfing value area and the market just ran away from it right here. But again, you don't have to trade it that way, right? Just go with what's happening in the market. Do what the market is telling you to do. Right? I got a bullish sign here. Okay, just go with it, whether it's abandoned or not. It's nice when you see it like this, abandoned, and then you got a target for when the market comes back down. But if the market's gaining momentum and starting to pick up a head of steam, the value area is expanding, meaning we're sort of going to start searching, look for a new value area. or sorry, not new value area, but new balance area, just go with it, right? And it gives you a nice trade again up from this 42, 43 area all the way up into the 50s, relatively quick. So that is the engulfing value area indicator. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.